Yo, top of the morning. My skin looking kind of decent in this. No homo, no diddy. My skin looking kind of decent with this sun, my melanin. But this video is a little different. Cause I was contemplating on doing this, but I said, you know what? Then I had to vomit before I did it. But don't sleep on the Minnesota Vikings this year.
Are you okay?
I said it. Now, every team in the NFC North is going to have a high-powered offense. The Green Bay Packers, they don't have the sexy names, but they got Jordan Love, who looks like a promising quarterback. Oh, I'm about to really barf.
Are you okay?
And they got some weapons. These guys don't have names, but these guys, they fill it out for the money. They get their money's worth combined, and they put up the numbers. But, so, all offenses is going to be high-powered. And they're going to have good defenses. Now, Minnesota, that's where they question mark is going to come. But on offense alone, which I'm going to get to, I know the quarterback, not the best of them, but we're going to talk about that. We're going to really talk about that. Now, defensively, yes, they lost Danielle Hunter. That was a big loss.
Red light, camera ahead.
But they added a young, promising, potential superstar in Dallas Turner. Somebody I'm mad that he ended up over there. He's going to be somebody that's going to piss me off for years. Stay away from Caleb. So, defensively is where it's a big concern with the Vikings. Secondary, we know their secondary has not been good the past couple of years. Let's jump to the offensive side of the ball. Well, I think they're going to be good for at least 7 wins. This is when I said my Bears are going to be 11-6, possibly 10-7. I was contemplating on maybe a split with the Vikings, but I'm going to say we sweep them. But don't be surprised if we split. Now, the Vikings is predicted to finish last, which I don't have too much of an argument when you look at it on paper, but those are going to be some competitive games with Minnesota. You know, they always good for at least about 7-8 wins, always. So they're that franchise that's consistently put up wins but can't win it. Look at it like everything backs it up. You look at the teams, all these teams in that winning has won at least one chip, and then it's the Vikings. It's just like they're always around. But look at I'm going to go to quarterback last. They have the best tight end in the division in TJ Hawkinson. Yes, I know Laporta looks very promising.
At the next light, turn right.
Cole Kmet, my boy is Cole Kmet. You can make the argument. You know, he's top 5 in touchdowns for tight ends. He's a top 10 tight end. Green Bay, their tight end is okay. But
at the light, turn right onto 175th Street. Then turn right onto Anthony Avenue.
They've upgraded at running back. They've got Aaron Jones. Bears fans, you know we cannot stand Aaron Jones because he's been killing us as of late. Just when we thought he was getting out the division, here he is. So, Aaron Jones is going to bring leadership, and you know he's going to come over there. He's going to give you that 50, 70,
turn right onto Anthony Avenue.
Type game.
Then turn left onto 175th Place.
He's good for 70-70 every time he touches the field. Easily. Y'all know football terms. Y'all know what I mean by that. You know what I'm saying? So, that's that as far as Aaron Jones.
Turn left
now,
onto 175th Place. Then turn right onto Hawthorne Drive.
Now, okay, tight end, running back. You can argue they got the best at both of those positions.
Go past this street, then turn right onto Hawthorne Drive.
You can argue. Even Green Bay fans know what Aaron Jones does. They happy with the youth they got.
Turn right onto Hawthorne Drive. Then the destination is on your right.
Aaron Jones' leadership was vital to the team and what he did, you know, in the air and on the ground. So, well, actually, no, because I forgot the Lions running backs. But you can make the argument, but I wouldn't put them over the Lions running backs, if that's fair. You know, we got Swift.
The destination is on your right.
Which I could say he's better than Swift. But Swift is really good. Some good running backs all around. You have a wide receiver. They got the best wide receiver in the league. I'm not going to say hands down that's disrespectful because there's some very talented wide receivers in the NFL, but they have the best wide receiver in football, in my opinion.
At the stop sign, turn right
Now,
onto 175th Street.
It's other guys in the discussion. Y'all know who these guys are. But to me, JJ tops all. It just
3 miles, turn right onto Dixie Highway.
He reached 1,000 yards again in just 10 games. And it was, you watch those highlights of him last season, you see why he got the pay, for sure. And then, and then you got Jordan Addison, who's arguably a top 10 wide receiver already. Had a damn good year, 1,000 yards. So, the last time our quarterback had in college, when he had his best season, when he won the Heisman, his number one wide receiver was, guess who? Jordan Addison. That's his best friend. So if the Bears could somehow steal him in the future, I would love that if he'd come on over. But so wide receiver, they stack. You could say they have the best. Do I want to say they have the best duo? I can't go there just yet. I'm going with DJ and Keenan Allen, and we got Rome. Now, I'm not going to put their wide receiver room over us. But it's tough. It's by this year, we could be having a totally different argument. But the fact that we have these guys and Rome, see, they're number 3. I don't think their number 3 compares with our number 3, and that's going to be the big thing there. We got DJ, Keenan Allen. I mean, the Packers, we know their wide receivers, not big names. They're solid, okay guys. So we're not even putting them in a discussion, with all due respect. Then you have the Detroit Lions. You got Jamison Williams, who trying to reach his potential, big speedster, making strides after coming off that ACL tear. And then you have DJ Moore. Who am I thinking of? Amon St. Brown just got paid. Another guy just got paid. So you could say Amon St. Brown and JJ are top 2 in the division. If you say that, I'm perfectly fine with it. Have no argument. I would personally probably say DJ, but I have no argument with that at all, because they're both absolute studs. But then outside of that, the guys they have outside of that is solid guys. No big names that can compete with the other guys. So the Bears got the wide receiver room for sure. And then you move on to the quarterback position. Now it's different arguments. You got some that would say Jordan Love is the best quarterback in the division. You got some that will say Jared Goff is the best quarterback in the division. You're not hearing about Minnesota from anybody. There's people already saying Caleb Williams is better. There's some people who are saying Caleb Williams will be. We just got to see him play. But you're not hearing that about Minnesota. So this is going to be the big question mark with them. J.J. McCarthy, I'm not big on him at all. Wasn't. But I feel like if he was in the right situation in the league, he could be solid. I feel like this is a good situation where maybe he can. Possibly. But him not starting from the get-go, I think is great for them, because I feel like Sam Darnold has shown flashes and he's more than ready. You put Sam has never had this type of talent. This is why I say don't sleep on Minnesota. We've seen he showed flashes early on in Carolina in his first half of the season when he played for the Panthers. Then things happen, injuries and other things, and dysfunction with that franchise, which that franchise is absolutely mess right now. So they went to 49ers, which I felt was a good situation, but obviously he was never going to play unless due to injury. Back home in California, or at least back college home. So this is why I say don't sleep on the Vikings. With them starting Sam Darnold, they got the USC wide receiver as well in Jordan Addison, best wide receiver in the league, and Justin Jefferson, arguably the best tight end in the division, depending on who you ask. And then you got Aaron Jones. That offense is going to give teams some fits. They're going to put up numbers. Defensively, I think, is where they're going to have their struggles, as opposed to the other teams in the divisions. So that's my thing on the Vikings, but I think they're going to be a solid team, and going forward, they're going to be pretty good. I hate to say all this, but
At the next light, turn right.
it's just the truth, you know? So it is what it is. That's my take on them. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, and we out.